Hey everyone, Reddy Linx here. I'm joined with Topsy Turvy,
hmm Hey y'all.
and we'll get back to another Reddy Linx's Choose Your Own Adventure, number 21, The Twisted Tale of Tiki Island. For those of you who are new at this series, me and some guests will try to get one good ending in these Choose Your Own Adventure books with 3 lives. So if we get 2 bad endings, then that's okay, but the third ending, that's it. So this is coincidentally this is number 21 in the Give Yourself Goosebumps series. So yeah, I'm gonna read the Beware page and then we'll be on our way. Beware. Do not read this book from beginning to end. Yes, you're psyched you're psyched for your Tiki Island vacation. Then you go snorkeling, and a shark appears looking for lunch. If you hide from the shark, in an underwater cave, you'll find a sunken ship with a real skeleton crew. If you make one wrong move, you could become the newest crew member. If you fight the shark with a sharp stone from the ocean floor, you learn that the stone has evil powers. You've got to get rid of it fast. But first, you have to battle ghostly warriors and brave an active volcano. You're in control of this scary adventure. You decide what will happen and how terrifying the scares will be. Start on page 1, then follow the instructions at the bottom of each page. You make the choices. If you choose well, you'll save Tiki Island from a terrible fate. But if you make the wrong choice, beware. So, take a deep breath, cross your fingers, and turn to page 1 to give yourself goosebumps. So this looks like we'll either encounter like a skeleton kind of pirate kind of thing, or we'll
Yeah,
be cursed and have to find a way to uncurse ourselves.
yeah, I guess you can say that.
Hmm. Well, either way, I'm gonna type out this. Keep in mind of this. I'm gonna need you guys to listen very carefully as I read the story. All right, let's start it. Page 1. Hurry up, Gina, you call to your cousin. The wooden dock creaks as you jump up and down. The water's perfect for snorkeling. I'm coming, Gina yells. Yow, I should have worn sandals. The sand is burning my feet. You watch Gina hop across Tiki Island's famous white sand. Oh wait, that was meant for Gina's voice. Yeah, I should have worn sandals. The sand is burning hot. Yeah, just imagine I said that in Gina's voice. All right. Glancing around, you remember how much fun you had visiting the island last year. Luckily for you, your mom is a travel writer. When she wrote about Tiki Island a year ago, she brought your whole family with Gina Along this time. You know you're going to have a blast. Gina jumps onto the dock to join you. She dumps her snorkeling gear next to yours. Then she gazes around the shimmering water. Wow, she gasps. This place is amazing. A motorboat hums toward the dock. You've arranged for a ride to a nearby reef. You grin when you recognize the boy steering. It's Kala, the resort owner's son. He was your best buddy last year. Hey, Kala, you shout with a wave. Kala ignores your greeting. And as the boat gets closer, you can see his face. Looks grim. Turn to page 2. Kala noses the boat into the dock. He still hasn't said hello or even smiled at you. Kala? You cry. Don't you recognize me? Kala doesn't answer. This is not the boy you remember. Last year, he was a total goofball, always laughing and pulling pranks. Why is he so unfriendly now? What's up, Kala? You ask. Why are you acting so weird? Kala gazes at you for a moment. Curse has fallen on Tiki Island, he replies slowly. No one is safe. You stare at him, then a wide grin spreads across your face. This must be one of Kala's particular jokes. Ignore him, you whisper to Gina. He's just trying to scare us. Gina rolls her eyes. Whatever, she says. Let's go check out the reef. You grab your snorkeling gear and jump into Kala's boat. Ooh, I'm so scared of the curse, you tease him. But I'll try to be brave. Don't make jokes, Kala says, frowning. You may regret it. Go to page 3. Kala turns his back on you and starts the motor. As the boat flies over the crystal clear water, you try to forget about Kala's odd behavior. Minutes later, you arrive at the reef and Kala cuts the engine. Take care to take care to make wise choices while you are here, he warns you. The curse of Tiki Island affects these surrounding waters. People have been known to disappear. Maybe they disappear because you're so unfriendly, you grumble. Come on, Gina. The vacation officially begins now. Kala drops the anchor. You and Gina put on your diving masks and snorkel mouthpieces and jump overboard. Both of you are good swimmers. You head toward the farthest point of the reef. You glance back at Kala in the boat. His last words worry you. Could there really be a curse? You notice there are fewer tourists on Tiki Island this year, and people at the resort have been acting strangely. You hate to admit it, but you feel a little scared. We should stick together, you tell Gina. Deal, she agrees. You feel better, sort of. Go to page 27. This part of the reef is shallow. You and Gina float above brightly colored fish that dart around the coral. Gina taps you on the shoulder. She points to an opening in the reef, an undersea cave. She wants to explore it. You're about to follow her when you catch sight of something gleaming on the reef floor. What could it be, you wonder? It's as big as your fist and comes to a sharp point. Cool. Maybe it's a spearhead. Gina's already swimming toward the cave. You pop your head out of the water and see Kala waving and yelling from the boat. It's too soon to head back, you think. What does Kala want? Then you see it, a dark fin slicing through the water. Kala was trying to warn you. It's a shark, and it's heading straight for you. What should you do? Try to swim into the cave, or should you grab the spear or head-like thing and use it to protect yourself? Quick, make up your mind. I would give it our first choice in the book. Swim towards the cave, or grab the gleaming spearhead thing.
Okay, hang on. Wait, so did it not say something about like a cursed stone or something stupid? Like,
Yeah,
uh,
but
yeah.
yeah, or we could potentially get into like a skeleton kind of pirate kind of thing.
Yeah, true. Hmm. Hmm.
I must say, grab the head like stone, 'cause if you go into that cave and it's a dead end, the shark could easily just kill you.
Yeah, true. I mean, usually, like, I mean, most of the time, these first choices aren't really deaths. They're just, how do you say it? Like, uh, different story direction
Usually just
choices?
fake out. Let me turn up my volume real quick. Sorry, I just had to turn up my volume.
Sorry, don't worry.
I'm gonna turn it down a bit. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna say we go for the spearhead.
Yeah, I guess we can do that. Yeah, sure.
Wait,
Yeah.
am I loud? Am I loud?
No, no, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Yeah, it's good.
Okay. All right, let's go for the spearhead. With the shark closing in, defending yourself seems like your best choice. You take a deep breath and dive below the surface. You race toward the gleaming object. You pick it up. Oh no, it's not a spearhead. It's just a piece of brightly painted stone. But it is sharp, and it's better than nothing. You surface and gulp air. Kala is pulling up the anchor, and he'll never get to you in time. Gina is nowhere in sight. The shark's fin cuts through the water, s- streaking toward you. Closer, closer. Fear clutches your heart as tightly as you clutch the stone. Will it pierce the shark's its tough skin? The shark is so close you can count its teeth. You paddle in place and hold the stone high, ready to slam it into the beast's face. To your surprise, the shark freezes, its mouth wide open and its teeth gleaming. It rolls to its side. One black eye stares at the stone. Then the creature turns and flees. Go to page 4. Wow, you think, as you watch the sharks retreat. That was really weird, but you're safe. You turn the piece of stone over in your hand. It's a small triangle. One side is plain white, and the other side, a painted eye stares at you. Its deep black pupil is surrounded by a purple ring. For a moment, you feel hypnotized. As you examine the triangle, it grows warm in your hand. You tuck it in your bathing suit. You'll figure out what it is later. After your close encounter with the shark, all you want to do is get back to the boat and back on land. Gina's head pops up out of the water near the cave entrance. As you swim toward her, the stone piece begins to burn. Where it touches you, your skin feels as if it is on fire. Go to page 63. Gina! You shout. You stop and tread water. She spots you and waves. Gina, come here, you call again. What's wrong? Gina says, swimming over. There's a shark nearby. Let's get into the boat, quickly, you reply. Gina's eyes widen fearfully. Without another word, she swims toward the boat. By now, Kala has started the engine and he races over the reef to pick up you and Gina. You're safe, he cries with relief, helping you into the boat. The stone is burning your skin. You yank it out of your bathing suit and throw it at the bottom of the boat. The mysterious eye stares up at you. Kala glances down. His expression changes from relief to surprise. He bends down to examine the stone. No, he gasps. A look of horror comes over his face. Go to page 76. What is that? Gina asks, staring at the painted stone. I don't know, you admit, but I think Kala does. It it's nothing, Kala stammers. Just some ocean junk. From his nervous tone, you get the feeling he's lying. On the ride back to the resort, you notice Kala stealing glances at the stone piece. It seemed to make him nervous. As the boat pulls up to the dock, Kala speaks very softly. I believe you may have found something very important, he tells you, but you must make sure. You're glad you're glad he's talking to you again, even if he is acting strange. But how do I find out what it is? You ask. Go to the village, he tells you. Hold on, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Because there's a name on here and I don't know how to say it. Let me
Uh,
put it in Google Translate for a second.
what if it's backwards? What's like? No, oh, actually, no, it's a name,
Okay,
so we'll do it backwards.
I'll type it out. I'll type it out.
Yeah, because it can't be backwards if it's a name.
Here it is.
How did? Oh yeah, yeah. That's weird. Oh, that's a weird name.
Let me put it in Google Translate for a second.
Yeah, it's not like an English name. Yeah, it's like no, yeah. I don't recognize that. Hmm.
All right. I'll be right back in a second.
It's alright. Don't worry.
Oh, oh, sorry. All right.
It's alright. Don't worry.
All right. I go on mute first.
Hmm. Hmm.
All right. I figured it out. I think it's pronounced Hoato
Yes. I mean, sounds
or
like it.
Huato. I think it's Huato.
Okay.
All right. Sorry for that inconvenience, guys. We'll continue now. Go to the village, he tells you, and find Huato. Who? What? Who? You repeat. Huato. He will tell you what you have found, Kala explains. But tell no one about it, and trust no one. Gina grabs the snorkeling equipment while you wrap the stone in a towel. Then you and Gina scramble onto the dock. You watch Kala set up the boat and drive away. That that Kala is one weird dude, Gina comments. Maybe, you reply thoughtfully. Turn to page 29. You and Gina quickly change out of your wet bathing suits in the dockside cabanas. You carry the stone piece wrapped in your towel. You don't want to you don't want it to burn you again. Then you head into town. You pass a sign by the side of the road. Check that out, you tell Gina. You point at the crudely lettered notice. Visit Visit the archaeological dig? She reads out loud. See ancient artifacts explained by Dr. Oliver Oates? Dr. Oates? You repeat. Maybe that's who we should see about the stone eye. Yeah, Gina agrees. Maybe that thing you found is an ancient artifact, and Dr. Oates would know all about it. After all, you add, I don't even know this Huato guy. Well, you don't know Dr. Oates either, Gina points out. If you ask me, it's a toss-up. She's right. It is a toss-up. So toss it up. Alright, we're giving it a try. We're giving something decided by fate. Toss up a coin. If it lands on heads, go see a Hoato on page 81. If the coin lands on tails, go see oats on page 10.
Ooh.
Alright, I'm gonna have to go get a coin.
Okay, man.
Be right back.
Sure. Smell of malt vinegar.
Alright, I'm back. I got the coin.
Nice.
Alright, let's toss it. It's heads. It landed
Ooh.
on heads.
So I'm gonna see that guy. Okay.
Alright, we're going to see a Hoato on page 81. The decision is made. Okay, let's go see this Hawato guy, you declare. You and Gina find your way to Hawato's shack in the village. Enter, a booming voice calls from inside. Hey, how did he know you were there? You didn't have time to ring the wind chimes in the doorway yet. Gina pushes you forward. You nervously pull aside the palm leaves, covering the opening. A purple mist hangs in the dark, round room. The sweet smell of mango incense fills the air. Tiki masks cover the walls. Show Hawato what you have brought him, the deep voice orders. The speaker is still hidden inside the mist. This place really gives you the creeps. The smell, the sounds, everything. Gina jabs her elbow into your side. I, my name is, you stammer. Hawato knows who you are. The voice interrupts you. Hawato knows everything. An arm waves the mist aside. Gina gasps. You gulp. That's Hawato? Turn to page 19. The man with the big voice is actually tiny. Teeny tiny. Hawato barely comes up to your chest. A long white beard flows down the front of his purple robe. Seashells and, and purple flowers crown his mane of white hair. The purple mist continues to swirl around him. You can't figure out where it's coming from. Then Hawato stares right at you. There is no color in his eyes. They're as white as his hair. Hawato is blind. Show me the thing you have brought with you, Hawato orders again. He stretches his hand toward you. As you stare at him, your eyes are drawn to a medallion hanging around his neck. In the center of the medallion is a jeweled eye. You've seen an eye exactly like it before, on the gleaming stone piece you have found on the ocean floor. Go to page 36. You have the pointy stone wrapped in your towel. Hawato points the at the bundle. Show me what's in there, he orders. How does he see it? Gina whispers. You shrug, then kneel down. As you unroll the towel, Hawato leans forward. Slowly, he waves his wrinkled hand over the towel. His hand stops directly over the stone piece. It's as if he sees with his hand instead of his eyes. His bony fingers touch the broken stone piece lightly. When he feels the painted eye, he throws his arms up and shrieks. You're so startled you stumble backward. The curse is on you, he shouts. The curse is on you!
This guy has been in the purple mist too long,
Gina mutters.
let's get out of here.
Maybe Gina's right. Hawato is really weird. Hawato seems to read your mind. If you go, the curse goes with you, he warns. If you stay, the curse shall be broken. There's no way you're staying here 1 second longer, curse or not. You're getting out. We're given a choice. If you grab a bit of stone and race for the door, or run to page 91. If you leave the stone behind, dash to page 5.
Hmm.
So we could
Huh.
either grab a bit of stone and run, or just run without the stone.
Okay, what's better, huh? Run with the stone or run without the stone? Okay.
Surely we're gonna have to do something with this stone to get rid of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, of course, yeah. We can't just like, we're gonna have to do something.
I say grab a bit of stone and just run.
Yeah, agreed. You know.
Alright, let's grab a bit of stone and run. You grab the broken stone piece and head for the door. Before you can shove aside the wide palm leaf, something burns your hand. Ouch! You shout. Your flesh sizzles. The stone piece is frying your skin. You drop it to the ground. You halt at the doorway, clutching your burned hand. Gina stops behind you.
What's wrong?
She asks. You hold out your hand to show her. You're in too much pain to speak.
Whoa!
Gina gasps. She gazes at your palm.
It's the eye.
Smoke rises from the center of your palm. As it wraps away, the outline of an eye is revealed. It's burned like a tattoo in your hand. Hawato laughs. You cannot take it. You cannot leave it. The curse is upon you now. Go to page 65. What should I do? You wail. Kala said you would tell me. Kala is right, Hawato answers slowly. Listen carefully. He fixes his blind eyes on you. You can't hear. You can't tear your own eyes away. You have found a piece of the sacred tiki mask, stolen from the sacred tiki altar. The eye must be replaced, and only then will the curse be lifted from Tiki Island. You glance at the masks on the wall. None of them is missing an eye. Where is the tiki mask? You ask. In the land of fire, Hawato whispers. In the land of tiki magic. That is where the tiki eye must go. Turn to page 122. Here, you say, pushing the stone piece toward Hawato with your foot. Take it! You return to Tiki Eye. We didn't come on this vacation to open a repair shop for broken tiki masks. No, my friend, Hawato replies solemnly. It is you who found the piece. It is you who must replace it. Nothing will be the same until the tiki mask is restored. Oh, all right, you grumble. This guy is probably too small to lift the stone eye anyway. Just tell us where the mask is, and we'll be back, and we'll put back the missing piece. Hawato nods. You must climb the highest mountain on Tiki Island. You must pass through the wall of Tiki warriors. Only then will you lift the curse from Tiki Island. You feel the color drain from your face. But the highest mountain on Tiki Island is Kenala, Ken, Kenal, oh, Kenalaila. I'm gonna type it out and show you what I'm trying to say.
I see, I see. Mhm.
Alright, I think it says this. I'm not entirely sure.
Can it, can I, yeah. Okay, that's hard. Okay, that's,
Kenalua? I think it's
yeah,
Kenalua.
yeah, Kinalua.
Alright,
I think.
alright. But the highest mountain on Tiki Island is Kenalua, you stammer.
I've heard of Kenalua.
Gina says. Isn't that the famous volcano? You finish for her. And it's active. Turn to page 49. Are we gonna go inside a volcano? This ought to be a story that'd be interesting. Alright,
Yeah.
alright. Hawato gives you and Gina detailed directions to the volcano. He warns you to trust no one. Do not be deceived by face or form, he advises. Do not be fooled, even by your own eyes.
I don't like this whole thing.
Gina whispers nervously to you.
Is he for real?
What is real and what is not real is for me to know and you to find out. Hawato answers for you. You must go now. There is no time to lose. The tiny old blind man picks up the tiki eye and places it inside a box made of woven grass. Here, he says, handing you the box. Take this and go now. And remember, as long as you have the eye, you are in danger. Turn to page 84. You square your shoulders and tuck the small box in your pocket. Then you and Gina hurry to the path up the volcano. As you approach, you see a group of tourists. A tour guide is lecturing about oh, the canelo, the, the volcano. Okay, I give up trying to pronounce that name. All right,
Let's listen in.
Gina suggests, pulling you to a stop. We can't, he protests. Hawato said we have to go now.
Well, I'd like to know what we're getting into.
Gina argues. Gina's got a point. Maybe you should stop and learn about this volcano. Then you feel the heat of the stone seeping through the straw box in your pocket. Do you have time to stop? Alright, we're given the choice. Stop and listen to the guide, or keep going.
Hmm. Hmm. Should we listen? Okay, so wait, should we listen to him? I mean, don't we not really know like a good lot about it or whatever about the island or something? Okay, actually no, he could give some pretty interesting stuff.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure. Um, 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 hmm,
Hmm.
trying to think here.
Yeah. Isn't there not something like if you hold the stones, like if as long as you have it, they like you will always be in danger, kind of thing? Like you can't be safe, I guess you can say.
I'm gonna say we just keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll
Alright.
say keep going. Sure.
Even if this is wrong, we have 2 lives left. If this
Yeah.
is wrong. Alright, let's keep going. You have to keep going. The stone is burning a hole in your pocket. And while these tourists are listening to the guide, you and Gina can get a head start up the mountain. Along the way, you discover tufts of of cottony white fluff popping out of pod plants. This stuff is so cool, you exclaim. It looks like popcorn. You grab a handful, you toss it to Gina. It lands in her hair.
Cut it out!
She complains. She brushes the white fluff away with a giggle.
Hey, it's like dry snowballs.
You snatch up more of the white stuff than you collect enough. You'll dump it on Gina. You can have a fluff fight. You can a fluff fight. Soon your arms are full of the stuff. It piles up past your chin. Gina glances at you and starts laughing. What's so funny? You demand.
The fluff, it gives you a white beard.
She giggles again.
It makes you look like Huato.
Oh yeah? You laugh too. I guess it does. Turning your white bearded face toward the top of the mountain, you speak in a loud, commanding voice. I am Huato. Erupt, oh great, Kulalo volcano. Erupt! Turn to page 120. Gina falls to the ground, holding her stomach and laughing. You fluff up your beard. Huato orders this volcano to awaken! Your Hawato act makes you and Gina hysterical. You flop down beside Gina, snorting and giggling. A sudden explosion at the top of the volcano startles both of you into silence. A shower of hot gravel pours down from the top of the mountain. Violent rumbling shakes you, Gina, and everything else on the mountain.
Oh no, Gina cries. Look what you've done!
Did I do that? You gasp. The volcano really is erupting!
Hold on to something!
Gina shouts. You clutch at shrubs and roots, but everything you grab is ripped from your hands. The earth slides down the rumbling mountain.
Help!
Gina screams.
I'm falling!
She tumbles past you in a rock slide. You reach out and grab Gina's foot to try to stop her from sliding away. Instead of pulling her up to you, she drags you down with her. Tumble to page 55. Stones, sticks, and uprooted shrubs tear at your skin. You and Gina are caught in a tide of volcano debris, spewing from the mouth of Kenelula. With a deafening roar, the earth beneath you cracks open into an overripe melon. A force from inside the crack sucks in you and Gina. With a loud gulp, the mountain swallows you both. Your vacation is very suddenly, very definitely over. You and Gina kick and scream in the stomach of the volcano. You grab hands and bounce around, trying to give the mountain indigestion. Your mother always taught you it is not polite to burp. But if only the volcano would do just that. One loud belch is all it would take to free you. Anything to make the rumbling mountain erupt. But your bouncing doesn't work. The mountain seems to think you taste fine. Don't you wish you didn't have such good taste? The end.
That was random.
We just
Wow.
got eaten by the mountain.
Yeah, basically.
Very
Did
random.
yeah,
I thought
didn't
we were just
expect
gonna
that.
get burned alive by the lava, but no, we just got swallowed.
Yeah, which is a bit. Yeah, I thought the same. We just get. And why did it have to last so long? Like, I don't get it. Like, I thought you just get like burnt at the end kind of thing. Not like why did it take like 2 pages just to get the like just to end it? Or like, huh? I mean,
Well,
yeah, I don't know.
either way we were wrong, but we have 2 more lives left.
Yeah.
Either way, this is gonna be a new trend nowadays. This will be a new trend. Every time we lose a life, I'm gonna put this up. I'm just gonna put how many lives we have left here, just to remind you.
I
Alright.
see.
Alright, so let's jump back to where we would have to decide to stop and listen, or keep going. This time let's eavesdrop for a bit. We're gonna eavesdrop a bit. Alright. Here we go. Okay, you say to Gina. We'll listen to the guide, but then we have to hurry. Shh, Gina hushes you.
She's talking about the volcano. I know you all want to climb to the walkway around the mouth of the volcano.
The dark-haired tour or guide says. Yeah, a loudmouth guide calls out from the crowd. That's why we all came. That's why we came all this way.
I'm sorry to tell you the tour stops right here.
The guide continues.
Kenalua last erupted in 1960. Before that, she erupted in 1920. Scientists predict her pattern of eruption can be about every 40 years. About the growling in Kenua's belly has been left recently. Scientists are watching very closely.
As if on cue, a sudden rumbling sound fills the air. Turn to page 14. Uh, Take us up to the top, the loudmouth shouts. We're not scared of a little noise. It'll be years before. An even louder rumble drowns out the big mouth. That's all it takes to terrify most of the tourists. They scatter, running toward the village. But the tour guide remains, and the loud mouth heads up the path to the top of Kenula. Is he going up to the mouth of the volcano? You wonder. He's either really brave or really dumb. But maybe you should follow him. After all, Huado told you to break the spell by bringing the tiki eye to the volcano, but he warned you not to waste any time. Or should you wait to see what the tour guide does? After all, she's the expert. Okay, we're given a choice. We could either see what the tour guide does or follow the loudmouth guy.
Tour guide? I mean, the tour guide would know, like, how the island. What's it called?
The
Uh, ways around it? Like, what, like all the pathways, all the, uh, places to look at, all the, basically all the places on the island, basically. Wouldn't it not be worth to not, like, follow her? Because wouldn't she not know how to get people to safety and stuff?
But then again, Hawado did say to not trust anybody.
True.
What if she's under the spell?
Good point. Okay, actually now thinking about it, Loud Guy's probably not under the spell because the Loud Guy probably has like, I guess you
He's
can
clearly
say,
he's clearly impatient and has a and wants to see the volcano up close.
yeah, exactly. He's yeah, he's impatient, definitely. Yeah,
I say we follow Loudmouth.
sure,
Let's
sure. No,
follow
it's
Loudmouth.
yeah, good idea.
All
Sure.
right. All right, we're following Loudmouth. Come on, Gina, you say hurriedly. Follow that guy. You start up the mountain.
But the volcano!
Gina gasps, scrambling after you. Hawado said we're in danger as long as we have the stone piece, you remind Gina. He also told us we have to go to the volcano to get rid of it. The volcano erupting may be the danger he was talking about.
Just throw it away,
Gina pleads. She stops climbing.
let someone else find it and put it back. Besides, you're at the foot of the volcano. Maybe this is close enough.
Gina's face is red, and she's almost shouting. But you you don't want her to be mad at you. And maybe she's right. The volcano could be dangerous, but if you throw the stone away here, will the curse go away with it? Or will the curse be worse because you didn't follow Huato's instructions? Maybe you should pretend to throw the stone away. Later, when Gina is calmer, you can continue your mission. Alright, we're given a choice. Throw the stone piece up the mountain, or pretend to throw it away to calm Gina.
Hmm. I'll put okay.
So we could either actually throw it or pretend to throw it.
I mean, if we pretend, I mean, we can't let go of it. I mean,
Yeah,
letting go
we
of it.
can
Yeah,
clearly getting rid of it is a bad choice. Let's pretend to
yeah,
throw it.
yeah.
All right, pretending to throw. You decide you better pretend to get rid of the stone before Gina has a fit. Okay, Gina, you agree. I'll chuck this thing. You reach into your pocket and pretend to pull out the piece of the stone. You act as if you're throwing as hard as you can.
Wow,
Gina exclaims.
awesome pitch. I can't even see where it went. Now let's get out of here.
Then she turns and races down the mountain path. You suddenly feel bad about lying to your cousin and afraid of what might happen if you don't follow Hawaru's directions. Gina, wait! Call. You call. I didn't really. You dash after her. You need to convince her to go up the mountain of the volcano to break the curse. Gina! You call again. She darts around a curve in the path. When you round the corner, Gina is nowhere in sight. She vanished. Go look for her on page 38. Gina! You yell. Where are you? No answer. You peer up and down the path. It's empty. Come on, Gina! You holler. Quit kidding around! Now you're getting annoyed. Gina! You shout. Why won't you answer me? It would serve her right if she just left or played a trick on her. On the other hand, Kala did say people disappear. Maybe you should search for her. Alright, we're given a choice. Teach Gina a lesson or do a thorough search.
Hmm. For a search, I don't know. I don't know. Should we? I don't know. I think Gina's like one of the more responsible people in the situation. I think.
No,
Oh, I see. Wait, I thought she.
what I would have done was just
Oh,
forget Gina and just go on, but that's not an option.
yeah. We can't lose her. Come on. Huh.
This
Yeah.
all right, let's do it.
She.
Hold on. I gotta think this one through.
Yeah. No, I think we should like find her because I think is she responsible? Because I know she got like annoyed at the what's it like main character for like doing stupid stuff with like the flowers and stuff. Like I guess she's
Yeah,
uh
but
responsible.
the bad endings are not canon to the ones that are like the main path to the good ending.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay.
Yeah, those paths are not
Mm.
canon. The-
Oh, okay. I see. I see. Hmm. Hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna say we do a thorough search.
Yes. Yeah. Same. Let's just do a first search.
Alright, thorough search. Too many weird things have happened since you found the tiki eye. You have to take Gina's disappearance seriously. You spend the next few hours searching behind every rock and shrub. You start feeling more and more scared. Kala said people were disappearing. Is Gina one of them now? You feel the tiki eye heating up in your pocket. You take it out for real this time. You throw it as far as you can, like a boomerang. The stone piece turns in midair and flies back to you. You catch it and toss it again. The same thing happens. No matter how many times you hurl it, the tiki eye comes back. But when you try to hold it, the heat burns you. Gina! You cry one last time. Why can't Gina come back instead of this tiki eye? I wish I'd never found this dumb thing! Turn to page 95. As soon as you make the wish, everything changes. You're no longer standing on the volcano searching for Gina. You're back in the water snorkeling. Brightly colored fish dart through the purple coral. To your surprise, Gina taps you on the shoulder. She points at an opening in the reef. It's an underwater seed cave. She wants to explore it with her. She wants you to explore it with her. You're about to follow Gina, but you glance down at the ocean floor. You thought you saw something gleaming, but there's nothing there. No, you realize. I must have been seeing things. Then you pop your head out of the water. You notice Kala laving and yelling from the boat. A shadow slices through the water. Now you remember, it's a shark. Yes, you remember a shark swimming toward you, but you also remember how you scared away the shark before. You held up the broken piece of the stone you found, and made the shark turn and swim away. That's what you'll do now, you think. You'll scare him away with the broken stone piece. The shark comes closer and closer. His jaws are open wide. The stone piece! Where is it? Sorry, you wished and wished and wished. You'd never found it. Guess what? Your wish came true. Bad luck for you, good luck for the shark. The end. What? What?
Yeah, what? What?
You,
Like, seriously, what?
we wished we never found this thing. Just went back in time with our mind still in us, to that point where our first decision in the book, but the tiki eye is not there anymore.
Yeah, yeah. How weird. Like, what? Like,
But this time we just get eaten by the shark.
yeah. Like, oof. Like, I don't. Okay, that's what.
I
That's
would have thought
definitely
this would have
odd.
just. I thought this would have just like made it like it was just go back to the same page where we had to choose whether to grab the tiki eye or just swim in the
Yeah,
cave. But no,
yeah, yeah. Like you get like like what's it called? Like you get like a second chance kind of thing. But no, like damn, like
we just get eaten by the shark.
yeah. But I mean, it's a very. I mean, it's a very random ending, but okay. I mean, I like. I mean, in a way, I kind of never saw that coming.
Either way, we have one life left. So yeah, well, let's jump back and this
Yeah,
time we're gonna teach Gina a lesson.
sure. Nice. Okay.
You call Gina one more time. She doesn't answer. That's it, you mutter. You're going to teach her a lesson. Instead of looking for her anymore, you're going to hide and pop out when she walks by. You duck behind a huge boulder jutting out from the side of the mountain. When you lean against the boulder, it moves. As it rolls forward, you lose your balance. The next thing you know, you're falling into a deep hole. Gina! You cry as you tumble down through darkness, land on page 34. The impact makes you dizzy. The walls spin around. The walls spin. Your head pounds. No, it isn't your head that's pounding. It's the sound of drums. You sit up, slowly, and glance around. You're on a ledge overlooking a huge cavern. Below, a fire blazes in a circle around a golden throne. Your heart skips a beat. At the sight of the hundreds of masked warriors surrounding the throne, all of them carry sharp spears. Gina's out cold on the floor next to you. Gina! You whisper, nudging her. Gina! Wake up!
Huh?
Gina sits up groggily.
Where are we?
I'm not sure, you tell her. The two of you peer down from the ledge. Whoa! You mutter. Check that out! Chests full of treasure line the aisle leading to the throne. Golden goblets, coins, rubies, emeralds, and diamonds spill onto the floor. Hear Gina gasp. What is it? You ask.
Isn't he? Isn't he?
Gina sputters. Isn't he who? You demand. Turn to page 26 to find out. Huato, that's who. What's he doing here? You cry. And where did all that
And where did all that treasure come from?
Gina adds. Suddenly the drums stop beating. Hawato stands. He turns his head in your direction. You and Gina duck away from the edge. Did he sense your presence? You know he doesn't need his eyes to see. Your heart pounds so hard it sounds as if the drums were started up again. You hear Hawato address the crowd. I am Hawato, roars the tiny white-haired man. When the Tiki Eye has been returned to the sacred Tiki mask, I shall be supreme ruler of the Tiki Island. All the power of the island spirit shall belong to me. Those who are with me shall live, and those who are against me shall be sealed in my underground prison forever. Oh no, Hawato told you to trust no one. You never thought that warning included him. You and Gina crawl back to the edge of the ledge. You have to see what Hawato is doing. You stare down. Hawato holds up a jeweled and golden tiki mask, and it's missing one eye. Go to page 9. When the tiki warriors see the one-eyed mask, they gasp. But before anyone can move, a powerful kaboom rocks the cavern. A blast of purple smoke explodes out of one wall. As the smoke clears, the wall of stone slides open. An underground prison is revealed, filled with people you know. There's Teo from the snack bar, you whispered it to Gina. And there's Angelo and Tico from the dock. I know them. Are they prisoners? Gina asks. What's going on? All the smoke has cleared now. You strain to see who else you know in the crowd of prisoners. Then you draw in a sharp breath. You're so upset. You forgot to whisper. That's Kala! You shout. Uh-oh. Hawato may be blind, but his hearing is excellent. Turn to page 116. Turkey Eye! Hawato bellows, turning in your direction. Turkey Eye! The warrior stands silent. Only Hawato's evil-sounding voice echoes through the cavern. Tiki Eye sees you. He slowly spits out each word. We do not see Tiki Eye. He gazes around the cavern. His blind white eyes glisten. He fixes his unblinking stare on the spot where you peer over the edge. Then he speaks his most terrifying words. Tiki Eye, he says, two must die. He knows we're up here, you gasp. Hawato points a long, bony finger at you and Gina. Seize them, he commands. Bring them to me. Give it a choice. If you think holding up the Tiki Eye might save you again, turn to page 88. If you throw a rock at Hawato, turn to page 15.
Whew.
So we can either
Okay.
hold up the Tiki Eye or throw a rock at Hawato.
Yeah, but what if the rock is the what's it called? The eye thing.
Wait a minute, here's what I think. If we throw a rock at Hawato, maybe he'll mistake it as the Tiki Eye and try to put it in.
Yeah, but what if it's actually the tiki eye? You know? I mean, actually no. Should we?
We
Uh,
have the Tiki Eye.
yeah, yeah. Hmm. Okay. Uh, I mean, we have to do something about it because he's gonna come after us. He's gonna. I mean, we don't know how much power he has. He's like all like mysterious and everything. Uh, yeah, he's
I said we throw a rock at him.
sure. Okay, sure.
Alright, I hope this is right. I'm gonna be disappointed if we're wrong.
Mm, yeah,
Alright,
yeah. I hope it will be.
throw a rock at him. We'll just see if We'll just see about that, Mr. Hawato! You shout at the tiny beard tiki leader. You pick up a rock and aim it right at Hawato's forehead. He shields himself with the tiki mask. The rock bounces off the mask. It smashes down onto a set of remote control buttons built into the armrest of his throne. Instantly, another blast of purple smoke pours out of the prison wall. The rock! You gasp. It activated the controls! To the prisoner's amazement and your surprise, the steel bars of the prison rise up. Your rock hits the button that opens the bars. Turn to page 86. With a shout, Kala leads the charge of prisoners as they storm down the aisles. Hawato stands on his throne. You will obey the great Hawato! He shrieks. I am the supreme leader! I will rule Tiki Island! Obey! 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 The freed islanders head the Tiki warriors into the prison. Herd the Tiki warriors into the prison. The steel bars crash down. Next, Kala's army surrounds Hawato. They hoist him high into the air. Kala grabs a tiki spear and pins him to the cave wall. Hanging by his purple robe, the tiny madman can do no more harm. When it's all over, Kala glances up the ledge to where you and Gina perch. He waves and smiles just the way he used to. Just the way he used to. You grin and wave back. You're glad he's back to his normal self. You glance down to see the tiki eye laying near your feet. It must have slipped out of your pocket. You hold it for the last time. It's warm in your hand. Here, Kala, you call. Catch! Go to page 61. You toss the eye down to Kala. Immediately, he puts it in the eye hole of the sacred tiki mask. Kala holds the mask up for all to see. A third blast of purple vapor explodes. When the smoke clears, you discover the warriors have all disappeared into thin air. No! Hawato screams. My spirit warriors! They're gone! That's right, Hawato, Kala shouts. You wanted to use the power of the mask for evil, but I chose to use it for good. The curse is lifted. Thanks for your help, my friends. He smiles up at you. Then he glares at Hawato again. And now, you'll have to deal with some real people. The police. Hawato hangs silently from the spear. You almost feel sorry for the little guy. Almost. Turn to page 135. Kala presses another button on the throne. The back wall of the cave rises, and you see the beach. Cheering and whooping. Everyone dashes out. You're all free. You're all free now. Thanks to you and Gina, Tiki Island is safe again, Kala says as you walk out together.
Well, I'm glad it's over.
Gina comments. Time to start having a real vacation, you add. Kala punches you lightly on the arm. Now maybe you'll take me seriously instead of thinking I'm always kidding around. You hang your head sheepishly. I'm sorry, you apologize. I should have. Kala cuts you off. No, he murmurs. His face pales. We're back. He points a trembling finger at the cave behind you. The Tiki warrior spirits! You gasp. You roll around. The cave is empty. Gotcha! Kala laughs so hard, he doubles over. Gina giggles. You shake your head. Yep, everything is back to normal on Tiki Island. The end. We did it!
Yeah.
We stopped Hawato, who was the real villain, and Kala was really just trying. Kala really was trying to help us.
Yeah. I don't know, I like that twist because I thought you were always. Yeah, because this guy at the start, he was like, I mean, I wouldn't really say he was a villain. He was just kind of just this wise guy. I guess you can say he was like,
Or Kala.
yeah, Connor. What's his name? The The guy that was like blind and he had like the long beard and he was short and stuff.
Hawato,
Yeah,
the guy
Hawato.
we had trouble misspelt pronouncing.
Yeah. I guess you can say like he was like this wise guy, and I didn't really expect him to be a villain, but he was, and then I guess
But then
he
a
took him down. Yeah.
surprise!
Yeah. Which
You
was
gotta
nice.
have that. You gotta have that twist at the end.
Yeah. Yeah. To be honest, I never really saw this coming because Hawato always. Wait, that's his name, Hawato?
I think it is.
Yeah. That was like. Yeah, because he was like. He's just. I mean, I wouldn't call him a nice guy, but he was like a chill guy, you know? He. He
Until
seems
he
like he.
showed his real colors.
Yeah, he was like this chill. I mean, he was chill, but he wasn't like. Wouldn't expect him to be an actual bad guy, and he turned out to be a bad guy, I guess you can say.
I'm just happy we got a good ending and we
Yeah.
lifted the curse from Tiki Island.
Yeah, same. With one life, actually. I mean, and it's also tense with one life, you know. Mm,
And I'm also gonna show this every time.
Nice. Oh, okay, I see.
Whether it be good ending achieved or if we lost all our lives, it would say
Bad
game
ending.
over.
Oh, okay, I see.
So yeah. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this adventure of the twisted tale of Tiki Island. And next time is Hocus Pocus Horror, which seems to be some sort of magic story. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.